Hello there, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, on February the 16th, we have a powerful transit that is about to take place. We have an asteroid called Pallas entering the sign of Aquarius. Now, this is bringing in a very powerful shift in how we approach wisdom, strategy, and problem solving. Now, I had to write all of this down because there's a lot of information that is coming in with this transit. Now, Pallas is the asteroid of intelligence, creative strategy, and wisdom. So we have an expansion in our consciousness happening as this asteroid is entering Aquarius. Now, as it enters Aquarius, it operates with innovation, rebellion, and collective consciousness. We're going to see this around the world. We're going to see this online as well, but we're also going to see this in our individual and personal lives, this energy, okay? This is an energy that we can harness and we can actually apply in our lives. Now, this transit is excellent for thinking outside of the box, embracing new ideas, and finding solutions through collaborations and unconventional methods. Okay, so in my morning meditation, I ask spirit guides what card decks to use for your reading today and what messages you need to hear around this transit. So we're going to start first with a healing message. Okay, there's a beautiful healing energy that is coming in with this transition. I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what else Spirit wants to share with you, followed by a bonus card from the Gods, Goddesses, and Guardians Oracle deck. And then we're going to close off with an angel number for you. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers, patterns, or symbols, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Libra, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants you to hear around this transit. So we are starting here, healing message, detach from damaging patterns. You are meant to detach from damaging patterns. So we have the number 33, which is a master number. Some of you might be seeing this somewhere in your life. I'm getting confirmation, especially if you're seeing the number 33 around you. This could be a number of importance. And what I'm getting here is March the 3rd as a date, but also 33 days. Okay, so free yourself from harmful thoughts and behaviors. Cut cords with what's hurting you. So once again, free yourself from harmful thoughts and behaviors and cut cords with what's hurting you. It's now time for you to do this. Now we have an affirmation on this card, which you can use. Feel free to write this down. I choose empowered new thoughts and actions. I choose empowered new thoughts and actions. And we have a panda here on the card. Now, some of you might be seeing a panda somewhere in your life. It's a confirmation. If you haven't seen a panda, you're seeing one now on your screen. So look at that. You're meant to work with the energy of the panda, everyone. So I love that. Let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. All right, so we are getting here 5 of Wands. We have a little bit of turbulence here, interference on your life's journey. This is only temporary. This too shall pass. Spirit is wanting you to be strong as you're moving through this energy at this time, Libra. So 5 of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands as well. Lots of wands, lots of energy here. Now, some of you are about to break free from something. Maybe these are old patterns or habits or behaviors that you're trying to release from within yourself, right? So definitely a breaking free. Because we have a black horse here, I'm getting this energy that is coming from your darker aspects, shadow aspects. So this is you breaking free from them. And because we have the moon card, your path is being illuminated. So you're going to be able to see things a little bit more clearly and receive confirmations in the way that you're going to understand them, okay? And we also have the death card here. Libra, there's something coming to an end in your life, okay? Something that I feel has been a cycle in your life, something that has been with you for a very long time. Again, this could have been a behavior that you've had. This could be a pattern that you're recognizing and you're finally putting that to an end. I'm also getting the energy of death and rebirth here as well. Now, the death card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So Libra, I feel that some of you are going through some sort of an intense situation in your life right now. You know, even if it's not intense, I feel internally there is this, there's a rebirth happening, like a reinvention of you happening right now. Okay, and this death card is really interesting. So before I get started here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So Libra, what is happening in your life right now? Please feel free to share with me in the comment section below how these cards are showing up in your life. How are these energies interacting with your own energy right now? Spirit is asking you to think outside the box here, especially with this transit, with Pallas entering the sign of Aquarius, to find unconventional ways of doing things. There's a lot of wisdom that you have right now that you have access to, right, through your past experiences. And some of you have gone through a lot of different kinds of challenges. I feel, Libra, this may be some sort of a rough patch that has hit you over the last couple of weeks, maybe in your relationship. Maybe this is something that is going on at work for you. Maybe this is something that you're feeling within yourself. This could be internal turbulence, right? Maybe a bunch of things are going wrong in your life right now. Spirit is saying, hold strong. Stay grounded and rooted in your own energy. Don't allow this outside external energy interfere with your well-being, with your self-respect, with your own energy, okay? Spirit is saying, do not allow yourself to meet someone else at their level of energy. Instead, they want you to approach something that you're kind of going through with love, kindness, and compassion. And I know this is hard to do when you're going through the thick of something and you're feeling like you're tested, and maybe there's somebody that isn't respecting you. Maybe there's words that are being exchanged here, or I don't know what this is for you, but you are meant to stay in your own energy here. This feels like, it almost feels like a Mercury retrograde energy, even though we're not in Mercury retrograde. It feels like you might be going through some sort of a setback, some sort of a temporary, it just feels, again, it's only temporary. It's just a minor little hiccup along the road, okay? So don't allow this to work you up, or don't allow this to ruin your day or ruin your week, okay? Stay in your own energy, protect your energy, and be mindful of who and what you surround yourself with at this time, okay? And I'm seeing in this card that there's someone that's kind of just sitting and watching the energy of turbulence. So maybe you're not directly experiencing this in your own life. Maybe you're seeing this around you. Perhaps there's like a neighbor that is going through something, or a family member. Maybe they're talking to you about it. Maybe they're trying to pull you into their drama. This is a time where you can say no. No is a complete sentence. All right. Now, the other thing I'm getting here is change. You might be facing some sort of a change right now. Now, change is inevitable. When it shows up, it can be difficult for some of us, especially those of us that don't like change, that don't like to go through change and the uncomfort of the change and everything else that comes with it. But know that through change, we grow. And if you are going through changes right now, know that you are going through a growth experience. You're learning something through this change, and there's something far better coming in for you. I'm seeing a lot of great success in your life through you overcoming this change or challenge that you're facing. I also feel communication is going to be a superpower for you. And finding some sort of strategy to get your way through whatever the situation is. Sometimes we have to think outside of the box, right? This is what the energy of Palace is. Think outside of the box and maybe communicate in a different way. But what Spirit is saying here, it's right now, it's a time to listen, take information in. What they're saying here is there's something coming in through this turbulence, through this chaos that you're meant to hear that you might not have been hearing before. Okay, so that's what's coming through this card's energy. And again, some of you might be going through a low point in your life. You know, whenever we go through a low, there's a high coming. This is why it's really important that you tap into your inner strength and apply that and wield that at this time. I feel that you're being built up. You are evolving into a version of yourself that is needed on the other side of this challenge, this hurdle, this obstacle. This feels like, you know, those patches of energies that we go through, like turbulence in an airplane, right? I'm so terrified when I'm in an airplane and we hit a rough patch of turbulence, right? I'm freaking out when that happens. This is the same kind of energy. We might freak out, but don't allow that to overwhelm you. Don't allow that to dwell within your own energy. Instead, try to keep yourself calm through it. Keep yourself grounded because this will pass. Okay, so 5 of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands as well. So there's definitely some sort of a new experience coming into your life. I feel you're breaking free from something which is coming in with that change, that turbulence. Maybe you're having a hard time releasing an energy, detaching from damaging patterns in your life, right? Maybe this is something that you're releasing out of your life and maybe you're having difficulty with it. And Spirit wants to talk about this card first here, the Death card. I feel that you are releasing an energy that hasn't been good for you. Something that you are aware of, that you've been holding on to for a long time, and you're coming to a point in your life where you have recognized that it's time to release and let this go. I'm getting an old cycle. This could be, you know what I'm getting here is an old belief system that never resonated with you that is now starting to dissolve, that is starting to evaporate and go away. I'm also getting fears here. Fears that have been holding you back. And I feel that you're going through some sort of a situation that is allowing you to strengthen, right? It feels difficult. It feels very challenging to go through this, but know that there's a purpose, there's a reason for why you're going through this. This isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Okay, I'm also getting death here in the card's energy coming through. So the energy of death. I don't know if any of you have recently had a loved one pass over. I'm definitely getting loved ones that have passed on. And anytime I pick up on energies of passed on loved ones, they're always coming forward with their light. They want to give you their light to move forward in your life, to create the best life that you can for yourself, Libra. Okay, so know that this person is with you in spirit. They have been giving you signs, they're saying, so you might have been seeing something that belonged to them. You might be hearing their name, something that they used to watch. There's something that is reminding you of them recently in your life. This is just letting you know that they're around you. They're always around you. They're supporting you. They are giving you their light to carry forward. Okay? So this is a confirmation from somebody on the other side. And you know what I'm getting here is someone, I don't know if this is you or if this is the person on the other side, but I'm getting this as a female. This doesn't have to necessarily be a female, but I'm seeing a lot of butterflies around them. I don't know if they used to wear butterfly clips or like brooches or something, or maybe they just really enjoyed butterflies, but they're showing me a lot of butterflies around them. It's a really balanced energy, a masculine, feminine energy balancing itself. This is really interesting. And now it's gone. I'm also getting a rebirthing, rising like the phoenix. Some of you have gone through a cycle in your life that may have been difficult. This might have been with a partner. This could have been, you know, something that you have been dealing with yourself, with your physical health, and thinking outside the box. So what Spirit is asking you to do here is to look at alternative ways of figuring something out that has to do with your health. Okay, so I have recently, so this is, I'm just going to give you an example. I went to the doctor because I've been going through some health issues and I wasn't getting anywhere with the doctor. So I took it upon myself to go and book an appointment with a naturopath. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive, but I kind of have to look at other options. This is me thinking outside of the box and finding different ways of approaching what I'm dealing with. And it worked. And now I'm going to stick with the naturopath, right? Because I feel I'm more in alignment with that energy and I'm feeling so much better with my health. So I feel those of you that are dealing with health issues, first off, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here. So if you are feeling any kind of physical ailments, please make sure that you're seeing a medical professional. But they're wanting you to look at other options outside of what you're already looking at, because there's something here that you're meant to, there's something here that might work in your favor here. And I'm also getting here, we've got, this always looks like a lunar eclipse to me, this moon in the background. And March the 13th is coming up as a specific date. We do have the lunar eclipse on that day, the full moon. And I'm going to be doing a full moon ceremony, everyone. I'm going to actually post that on my community page here where we do a Zoom event. And you can do a live moon ceremony with me, releasing and letting go. But what I'm getting here is some of you are meant to release and let go of things that you've been holding on to that no longer are fulfilling you or even energizing your spirit. It almost feels like it's dead weight that you've been carrying for a long time. So this is where I'm getting the rebirth, rising like the phoenix. It's almost like you're opening up to this new beginning in your life. And this is where the beautiful roses, there's new growth coming in. And what's happening here is Spirit is wanting you to work with the darker shadow aspects of yourself to balance this energy and channel it into something constructive, something creative, something productive. Okay, there's so much more I want to say with this card, but I don't have enough time. The numbers here are 5, 13, and we have the number 12 coming through. Pay attention to these numbers. Breaking free. So what I'm getting here is you're definitely going through some sort of chaos here, whether it's internal or external to you. And a lot of times when we have external chaos around us, Spirit calls us to protect our energetic space. Okay, you get to choose what kind of energy you invite into your space. And right now I'm seeing you setting yourself free from an energy that may have been attached to you for a long time. I'm seeing some of you moving or even like cleaning out your house, changing up the energy where you spend your time the most. We have the full moon here, so I definitely feel over the next little while, up until the full moon, there is a cleansing that is happening in your life or a cleansing that needs to be done. And this is preparation for something new that is about to enter your life, a new experience that you are about to experience in your life, one that you have been building or wanting to create in your life, and it's time to take action on that. You can't stay stagnant in this energy. I feel sometimes we get comfortable with the chaos in our life, or we get comfortable with the uncomfortness in our life, and it becomes a place where, because it's familiar, we kind of tend to stay there. But it's time for you to move past that, because you're meant to grow, Libra. You are growing in your life. And now's the time to take action, and Spirit wants you to plan. They want you to think of ways that you can take action on this and take that path step by step. You don't need to rush into anything. I'm seeing a really fast-paced energy, and it feels like a ping pong ball. It feels like a ping pong ball is going around in your life, and they don't want you to allow that ping pong ball to bounce off of you. Instead, catch that ping pong ball, put it in your pocket, right? It's an energy that just wants, it's a reactive energy. And sometimes this reactive energy just wants a reaction. And sometimes we're asked not to give one. If we're going to give a reaction, we can give it in the energy of love, right? So right now, Spirit is showing you signs. Your path is being illuminated. There's a lot of clarity coming in for you. And what they want you to do is really connect with your intuition, with your spirit guides. If you're working with a deity, call on your deity and work with your deity. Spend some time organizing your life as well. I'm seeing like there's a lot of chaos, and spirit wants you to take that chaos and give it structure, right? Sometimes, life can get a little bit crazy. It can get hectic with all the obligations, all the different things that we're doing in our lives that we sometimes forget about ourselves, forget about our health. We kind of put that on the back burner while we're doing everything else, trying to make everything else work, try to help others, and we find ourselves on the back burner in our own life. This is where spirit wants you to become the authority of your life, to take responsibility of your soul. And because we have a dark horse here, a black horse, some of you might be seeing horses. You might be born the year of the horse. That's also coming through here for you, Libra. All right. So it's a black horse. We've got death here. We have the 5 of Wands. Spirit is really wanting you to work with your shadow aspects and your darker aspects. They're a part of you. We're not meant to resist it. We're not meant to suppress it. We are meant to, especially if it's not going away and it keeps bubbling over and you're having to deal with it all the time, is to channel it into something. Turn it into something that is beautiful. You have the power to do that, right? So I didn't realize that I have a lot of dark energy within me, but when it comes out through music. I love making music. I use GarageBand and I make synthwave music. And I didn't even know that I even was able to make music until I started making it. And all the songs I make are like dark and and they're beautiful, but I'm able to release that energy through music, through creating that music. So I put earphones on and I just get into that whole space. It takes me into this completely different world where I feel like I'm floating around in space. It's healing in a way. And I feel that you're going through a healing process by channeling this energy into something else. This is you taking action. Action doesn't have to be where you're actually taking action. It could be through stillness, where you're sitting and you're writing. That could be you taking action. But now's the time to do it, to release and let go, or allow yourself to work with this energy in a different way. Right? So this is the Knight of Wands here for you. Let's see what else is coming through this bonus card for you. So goddesses, gods, and guardians. All right. This is the Oracle deck Spirit called me to use in your reading today. So let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you through this. So we are getting for you, Bridget, you are a healer. You, my friends, are a healer. There's a reason why you have gone through the things that you have gone through. Okay, so you are a healer. Now, some of you might be seeing someone that looks like the woman on this image. Maybe that's you, but it's definitely a confirmation coming in. And, the symbolism here in the card, some of you might be resonating with this as well. So the message for you is trust the healing energy of the goddess. Cross the threshold. Bridget, pronounced Brige in Irish, that's the other way I heard it, is the Irish goddess of fire, water, healing, and medicine, poetry, and smithcraft. This could be the deity that you're working with. Her name means fiery arrow. Legend says that when she was born, a flame reached from her head to the heavens. Her feast day, Imbolc, on February the 1st, heralds the beginning of spring. Her symbols are thresholds, the hearth, sparks and flames, holy wells, snowdrops, and the bride's cross made of reeds. The Celtic goddess of the flame and the well has arrived to take you across the threshold. This is a reinitiation into your ancient healing powers from Mother Earth. Brige boldly declares, you are a healer. You carry tools, remedies, and skilled earned during previous incarnations. The healing energy of the goddess is embedded in your cells. If you need healing yourself, let Brige's bright blessings light the way. Strengthen your belief in your own power to heal. Or are you being called to facilitate healing for others? Remember, a healer's job isn't to rescue people from their problems. It's a humble role that helps someone call in their own highest vision of health and well-being. It's always the person who's receiving the healing who chooses how, when, and to what extent they're ready to heal. The powerful ancient healer inside you may be scared of coming forward. You may be fearful of ridicule, criticism, or even punishment. Long ago, the deep knowledge you carry was stolen, discredited, and used against you, but it is safe now to light up the world with your healing gifts. You're here to facilitate deep healing for other beings and for Mother Earth. So look at that, Libra. And there's a lot of healing coming in, especially with the Death card for you, okay? There's a lot of healing energy that is helping you to move through that rebirthing energy, that rising like the phoenix, right? So we have an invocation here. Feel free to write this down and use it. Healing energies flow through me from the goddess. It's safe to heal. So once again, healing energies flow through me from the goddess. It's safe to heal. So Brige or Bridget here, everyone. All right, we're going to close off now with an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. And if you do see this number, remember the message of this card. So we are getting for you opportunities. Your life is full of opportunities here. 6060 is the number. The message for you is getting help from above. It's time for you to start getting help from above, and it's there for you, that support that you need. It's also time to start taking steps. There's life changes that are happening here. Some of you are being blessed with fresh starts somewhere in your life, and remember that you're under divine support. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.